Hey, everybody. Welcome to the live. So, because I know that notifications go out probably around 20 to 30 minutes in the stream, we're going to have a little bit of a silent stream until everybody can make it in. So, welcome to the live. Nighttime live. Hi, Rick. Rick Thomas. Keep growing, sister. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that too. Um, Growing. I got you. How you doing? How you doing tonight? Let me see. How's your night going so far? Turn this down a little bit. Has anybody ever used their laptop as a glass holder? Got my tea in my hand and I'm ready to give something that I know. Give some information out tonight. Probably something that most people know anyway, but this is just a bit of a reminder. So, how are you? How you doing, Rick? Let me see. Ooh, let me change that color. That color is orange. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. Ooh, that looks pretty. Look, that looks pretty. So we just gonna give a little bit more time for others to kind of come in so I don't have to keep repeating myself. And for the most part though, it's have you ever been to a silent stream? Are you still there? Hello? Doing good, just checking a sister out. What you looking at my channel? Let me see. It's not showing up. I got my iPad set up too so I can kind of do the same thing. Nice intro. What is what? I like that intro. That's pretty cool. Just looked at your page because that's what I do. When people come into the live stream, I guess that's what we do, and that's one of the things that even in a silent stream that can be done. And basically, what I was going to say is that you see this card right here? I don't know if you can see it. I just kind of penciled in my name. You can't really see it, but anyway, it's a business card. On the other side, I have my name on it, but I just put Green Organic Love on this side, and I usually just don't even put a number or anything. I just have cards made with just my name on it, and depending on who I bump into or run into, will determine, what else goes on this card. I usually just pencil it in, but live streams can be used the same way, especially silent ones. Like for most of this day, I've been in and out of live streams, taking care of my business from day to day, um, doing what I need to do at home, taking care of my family, in and out of live streams, listening silently as I drive, running my own live stream in the backyard, in the garden. And I think for the most part, a lot of us have a tendency to stay away from those, silent live streams, so to speak. But what I wanted to say is that before I became a content creator on YouTube, um, I used to request those streams, like those streams that would play music and stuff at night. And so what I would do, I mean, I didn't know anything about them being, I never left a comment, by the way, and I never really liked it. So I kind of understand that, how it goes, where you might have a whole lot of views but no likes, because I never, unless it was something outstanding or somebody was sharing it with me, I never really commented or liked anything that I saw. And I would run them over and over and over and over and over, and just didn't get that. But one of the things that you can do is when you go to a silent live stream or a live stream in general, when you say hi or you put your name in there, it's like leaving a business card. It's like, even if you don't, I mean, it's good if you stay for at least 15 minutes or more. But when you get there, if you just hanging out silently, like right now, I have 4 people watching, and you're the only one that's put your name here. So, like, you're the only one that came in and left your business card, so to speak. So it's like going, and you don't know who's going to come in the future. You know what I mean? So when you go to a live stream, whether it is, somebody talking, something moving, or even just a silent stream, don't skip it, because branding and networking don't always have to be a whole lot of people coming in at once. And that's why, generally speaking, I like to leave the live stream open for several hours. And so sometimes those names might disappear, especially using StreamYard. They just kind of disappear over time. But when you come in, or when I go into a live stream, what I do is I see who's there. I might not even say nothing initially, but I listen and I see who's there. And then I do the same thing that I just did with you. Um, I have another device here that's sitting on my lap. And I go right in there and I look at your channel and I see what you have going on and what you're doing. And from there, I make a decision as to whether or not I want to subscribe to you, watch more of your videos. So when you go to a live stream, silent or not, people are checking you out. It's like, this networking party, but most of you already know that. But for some reason, people like to skip silent streams. But when you go to a silent stream and you just pass it by, you are really missing out on an opportunity to grow silently. So don't pass by silent streams is what my tip of the day. And people have actually been coming into my silent stream and leaving there, checking it out and seeing who's there and saying hello, which is awesome. But I make it a point, like even when I go to a stream where there's only one person, such as yourself, in the stream, but there's multiple people maybe watching, so to speak, or literally, um, I still will say hello. And sometimes you might be the only one that is speaking. And so it kind of takes the edge off. Like if you wasn't here, I would still be talking because that's just, you know, how I am. Because this is going to go on replay and nobody knows who Rick Thomas is. I mean, they might, but when this goes on replay, it's Green Organic Love and it could possibly be shared. And I don't know who's actually watching. So I'm not going to sit here and just be like, oh my God, my people aren't here. Like, who is my people? But this can go on replay. My daughters, my adult daughters, have actually shared out my streams on their social medias. So generally speaking, I'll just keep talking. But um, one of the things that I was just going to say is just, tonight, what do you have to say? What do you have to offer? I've been to so many live streams today alone. Um, have you ever been to a silent stream where it was just nothing? Nobody had anything to say and grew silently there. So, I mean, I have nothing to offer tonight but just those tips. And so, um, just sitting quietly is what I like to do sometimes. Like, that's okay. Like, I've been to all these streams where people had amazing things to say, awesome reminders of, you know, all these great, grandiose ideas and tips. And so I'm just like, what do you do to process those things? I like silence. It's night, it's almost my bedtime. So, like, I have nothing but just come in and, who's in here. Um, People are, let me not do that. Hi, Jeanette Davis. How are you? I crochet and watch videos at night. You do that at night. So, yeah, I play music and listen to my kids run back and forth in the night. I mean, not so much too late, but can you stop? Oh, good. It's good to see that you're okay. It's good to see that you're good. But what do you said you crochet and hey, hi 50 plus. How you doing? Have you been coming to the live stream, the silent live stream on a day? How have you found that networking to work for you? You know, why do you come in and speak on a live stream? I sometimes, remotely, if I can, if I'm not driving, because 9 times out of 10 I'm not even home, but um I can remotely speak to everyone. But I think that me being in the camera on a silent live stream where I said, come in and listen to the birds and come in and watch the sunrise and watch how the sky changes over the course of the day defeats the whole purpose if I'm in it and interacting too much. So haven't been gardening much. Nia's been hurting. I'm sorry to hear that. I crochet all the time. Are you moving and crocheting or are you sitting in one spot? I mean, My garden is dead. Cold here in Tennessee. Cool to the fullest. How you doing? Um, yeah, because it's too cold, especially if you in Tennessee. Is it snowing there yet? I can garden year round. That's good. I'm pretty much gonna be doing that as well. I put some kale and some celery out last weekend, and it's actually doing really good. We're still in the 50s. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what the temperature is right now. I don't even look. 61 degrees this night. So I'm thinking that you at the kitchen table croquet, I'm gonna have to check your page out and see what you got because that's I used to crochet too. I haven't had time to do it lately. It's 64 there. Where are you? Where do you live at? What zone are you in, Jeanette? That's good. What can you make me? Um 9B. Yeah, I'm in 9B too. Are you in California? I'm in 9B. I think I probably asked you what zone you were in before, but I don't remember. Or what city. Are you in California too? No, you just said wait. Wait a minute. Hi, the TMC family. How you doing? I just saw some I just watched some of your uploads. Very interesting. But just wanting to promote live streams and how you can network in them. And I have nothing grandiose to say. You just basically do the same thing you do in a, a less than silent growth stream or a stream. So um, passing them by not only not supports the person who is trying to do their best to get their watch hours, but you are actually missing out on the opportunity to grow silently yourself. So, what I was saying is that when you visit a live stream and you stay for a little bit and you say hello, you are in essence leaving your business card. You're networking silently. So, Tulare County, which is California. Who said? Wait, I'm so messed up right here with what you're saying because I thought I heard you say you was in Tennessee. Thought I saw you say that. And is there a zone in Tennessee that's 9B? 64 doing name right now. Uh, let's see. Much love from Africa. How you doing? Welcome to the live. Let me go back up here and put these up here. Welcome to the live, coolest to the fullest. Is this the same? I want to say coolest. I don't know why I always do that. Cool to the fullest. And you are in 64. Make sure you spell your numbers out in the live stream and checking in. Like sometimes, for me, I like low energy. That's probably why I'm not um I do get my dance on from time to time, but um soft spoken is where I try to be at on most days. Sometimes my children and my husband bring out my voice, but for the most part, I'm a pretty quiet person. I'm in between Fresno and Bakersfield. Okay. Which is where Tulare County is. Who was that was just in here that was saying they were in Tennessee? Chop it up. Welcome to the live. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good on tonight. On tonight. I have nothing grandiose to say. People have pretty much spoken. Love my background. The picture? The picture that's hanging on the wall? The art? Thank you. Oh, you said you were in Tennessee. That was me. I'm just going back up the stream. Let's see. What does this mean? You said you remind me so much of my PPL in Minnesota. My people? My people? Okay. And let me see. Hello, friends, new here. If you haven't already subscribed to me, oh, I got a beer for you, Chop. Okay, so it looks like y'all know each other. I'm good. How are you? My people, yeah. I figured that out after some time. You know, it's late here. I've been up since early because I got my live stream in the morning, and I figured I'd just come on and just talk about leaving your business card and having a late night stream so that people can come in and connect appropriately, watch some videos, you know, connect the right way, right? That was me, Green. Um, I love gardening. It's my thing. Been gardening like 38 years. That's good. I just started. I'm new at it. And I basically started it because I needed to make sure that, you know, where I live, we have to be in compliance with the laws and stuff here, are the rules, and I needed to be able to take care of the trees and the grass and stuff, and I hadn't been used to that. So, because I came from a townhouse and they did all that stuff there. So, once I got here, I needed to be able to keep things up. And so, as I went on, where? YouTube, to learn how to garden or to take care of the grass and stuff like that, because how to's are everywhere on YouTube, right? Um, I got a hold of some gardeners, and they were doing more than taking care of their trees and stuff. So, and grass and keeping things together. So that's where I learned how to garden. I started thinking that I could just plant a seed in anything that has soil. And that is where I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to be able to show people that basically I could garden too, and this is my progress and stuff like that. But then I've been doing all these other things like juicing and then I wanted to share that because now, oh my God, I had 100 subscribers, and now I have this platform that is different from where I came from before. So, which is Instagram and what else? Whatever else you guys got? Instagram, Facebook, and all those others. I heard there's some new ones now. I got to get in touch with those so I can start running my playlist on there. If you guys have the ability to share me out, do that because then we can get more people in here and you guys can network while I just kind of quietly talk about nothing. Because that's what's happening tonight. Um, I might say something that made sense, but it's like everybody else has said things today. So just be prepared for that. I don't feel like I need to say nothing grandiose tonight. I just open up the door so y'all can come in and see each other, network in silence. Let me see. I'm going to put everybody up here. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? Let's see. Yeah, I am subscribed to you, Jeanette. Um, chop it up. I'm subscribed to you, but I don't know. I feel like I don't never get any of your videos, even though the bell is wrong. I never get anything that Let me see. Let me see. You just uploaded something 2 days ago, and I never got any kind of alerts for it. Uh, So I'm gonna save something to my watch later list while you in here. Let's see, and then I can go to 2 weeks ago. It's kind of hard to save stuff to your watch later list when the last video, I mean, some of them I've already seen. Is it Friday where some of you guys are already? Is it already midnight? Because it's here like what, 8:30? Let's see. Yep, notification bell is not on. I mean, if you don't open up the door for people to come in, you never know. I'm just saying, if you don't go live and you don't check out, because I go through my subscribers pretty often, but for whatever reason, the notification bell is still off. And some people that I know that I'm subscribed to, um, I had to check or resubscribe. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I would advise everybody to make sure that they check their subscribers and make sure that they're subscribed to, the people that they watch often because it's not, um, we are being purged out, is what I believe. Let's see who else is in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I would appreciate it. Let's see. 50 plus. I don't even think I got you up here. There we go. Let me see. I'm just looking at everybody's channels. I'm looking at channels as you guys come in. So while you guys are doing what you're doing in the chat responsibly, um, okay. Look, okay. Wonder Woman Key, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Oh, good. You can hear me okay. Because sometimes I'll be talking and then I'm like, wait a minute, I might be speaking a little bit too soft. And I'm not sure if people can hear me okay. But thank you to everybody who's coming in. Um, if you didn't get a chance to hear me before, it's not a big secret. It's not, it's something we always do anyway. And I was just basically using this business card, like if you have a business and you're passing out your card, you're networking. And so when you take or you find a silent live stream and you speak and you check out all the others that have been there, because you can obviously see who's come in, already you might be the first one, which that's okay. You could still say hello. And when you do that and hang out for at least 15 minutes or more, make sure you hang out for a little bit before you go. And then once you say hello, you've left your name and your business card, so to speak, so that others who follow you, they're going to come in and do the same thing because that's how we do. We go in, usually it's the mainstreams, but or the bigger streams, and we, you know, might pick out a person or two, check them out, go to their channel, see what they got going on. Will you do the same thing in live streams? So that's why I never pass. I used to, but not anymore. I do not pass up people that I only see one watching. Let's hang out together. It's just me and you. Just like Rick Thomas did. He came in and he was like, you know what to do. I'm just gonna hang out and this whole, you know, chat. That's my whole name right there. Sometimes I've done that. It's just me and the person that's in there, just one other. And then, because sometimes people don't know what to do. You sitting there and you waiting for everybody to come on in, whether they do or don't, or just sit there and watch. And you're just sitting there. And it's just like, oh, nobody's coming. I'm watching my chat and I'm like, I could just sit here and just be quiet and not say nothing. I'm not and but when you come in and it's just one person there, or if you go to a live stream and nothing is there but the birds and the moon and the sun and the sky, once you speak and you hang out for about 15 minutes, your name is still left in the chat. So you've left your business card. And there's a lot of people doing silent live streams. And what I was saying before too is that um, you come in, leave your business card, so to speak, is still there. And if it's not even just a silent live stream, but it's just one person there and they might be speaking, you take that edge off of their nervousness. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep on speaking, even if it's just me and zero, because that's just how I am. And like I said, I was telling Rick Thomas before, my kids share me out. And it's like, how do I know they share me out? Because I went on my Facebook and there I was, shared out. I think it was like my very first live stream too, shared out. And I was like, oh God, I gotta do better. And so even if I just sit here and say nothing, you guys are all in here networking. Well, you, but let me just say hi to everybody who's coming here. Love YouTube notice goes to your email. Oh, YouTube notices go to your email. Yes. Let me go back up. So make sure you guys are keeping this chat clean. I don't see any. Okay, good. I hear you. Okay. And I'm not only just trying to promote my live stream, but yes, I am. But there's others that are doing it too. And like I said, sometimes we might have the tendency to speak on others who are doing something, but they're trying. But what I wanted to say is that I used to come to YouTube just for the silence and the music. Like, I didn't even know that live streams existed. I would just come for the music, and sometimes I would just play a whole 8-hour playlist to get through the night, just to listen to the quiet music. And so, um, one of the things that I was talking about with my husband, I was like, we could do this. Like, we do stuff like this, and we play music, and then I was out there sitting and just looking at the sky, and I was like, how beautiful this is. And then I just start talking with it, and you'll notice that when you go back in my videos, you'll see, that I was just talking with the sky and walking with it. And so I was like, I wonder if anybody would be interested in seeing the sunrise. And so that's what started that, because you just would be surprised, how many people just need to get into a mode of silence after they've heard everybody say what they have to say all day long. Now, I just want to hear some quiet. And so that's why I speak like this. It's like I don't want to be yelling at nobody. I don't want to see nobody dancing and hopping around late in the midnight hours. And silent stream is where it is. So that's why you see a lot of other people doing it. Like, I've heard people say that silent streams are not content. Anything you post is content, and somebody's gonna like it. That's why it is in existence, because anything you posting is content, whether people like it or not. It's content. And so the beautiful sky that's out there that I'm posting is footage and it's content. Whether I'm in it remotely or in it speaking, it's still content and it's counted. I'm following this one live stream, and it's a 24-hour live stream. There is literally 600 to 900 people in that live stream at a time. And I'm just like, wow, who said something about somebody getting rid of silent live streams? There's literally 600 to 900 people at any given moment in that one live stream. And so I'm thinking about running my birds in the sky a little bit longer, but I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's see who all came in here. Hi, thrifting grandma. How you doing? I'm up too. I'm on too. Oh, you are? Now I heard somebody say this is what I heard somebody say, but I just think that people really need to read up on stuff before they quote things. But if it don't make sense, if somebody say something to you and it don't make sense, do your own research. I always say that. But somebody said that if you're running a live stream and you're in someone else's live stream, that it splits up the hours between you and that person. So if I'm on a separate whole device, if I'm running my live stream and I'm on a separate whole device in somebody else's live stream, that didn't make no sense to me. So I got out of there. But and they believed that. So I was like, it's time. Okay, Jacob Johnson. Thank you though. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Um, I'm doing great, just adding everyone's channel. Like, can you say that? Okay, I think you can say that. But I don't know. You didn't say the S word. So we're gonna roll with that. Awesome. Did you add me? Did you add me? Um, okay. Hi Melody. How you doing? Uh Sunshine people. How you doing? Welcome to the live. I've never heard that. I never heard it either. That's why I was like, are you sure? I questioned it. I said, I've never heard that before. And she was getting angry. She was like, uh, yeah, and people know it and people do it on purpose. I said, I'll be trying to support everybody. So I have my stuff going to support TISA. And then um, I like to, sometimes I'll be having 2 and 3 devices going. So it's like, I like to hear what everybody's saying. So at night I get quiet. And even though I'm talking in this low voice and it's okay for me. But yeah, I never heard that either. Hi, Kente man. How you doing? Welcome to the live. Let me see. Hey, Treasure. How you doing? Yeah, I never heard that either. I think it was I think it was just somebody just being irritated. And that's okay to be irritated. Just don't pass out information that might not be that is inaccurate. And you have to it like I said, if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't. It just doesn't make sense. Don't believe it. And go do your own research. I always say that about everything in life. Don't somebody tell you something, don't just believe what they say. Go read up on it. Go study that. Get your own kind of knowledge because people could be telling you the sun and the moon and the stars are falling, and they might really believe they are, but you got to go look at the stars and the sun and the moon yourself to see if it's still there. I'm okay. How are you? I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm actually doing pretty good. So I feel good. Yeah. Actually doing pretty good. I'm about to put this oil on in a minute. Aromatherapy. I got some incense burning, and I was gonna have some fermented grape juice, but I decided nah. So I got some tea instead. With some ferment. Where's Karen? Fermented grape juice. Uh, just making sure I got everybody up here. Okay. I missed that one. Let me make sure I got everybody in here. I'm still sending you guys videos to my playlist. Just everybody who shows up, I do that because I just think that, if you show up to my live, and I go back through my silent lives too. And if you show up to my live, I want to make sure that I'm supporting people who support me. It doesn't matter if you came to grow or not. Because the fact of the matter is, you showed up. You might be getting something out of it, but it's a support for me. So I just always do that. And let me see. Let me grab that one. I didn't see that one. And this one. I'm grabbing as I go, you guys. Grabbing videos to save to my watch later list. And I'll get a chance to. So I heard, if you guys know anything about this, let me know. But I heard that there is a different way that people have to play the playlist now. And so if you guys have any information on that, please let me know. I have several playlists that I've created because once you develop a live stream, a silent live stream, they can literally run for hours. So I have many playlists out there, I think 1 through 5 or something like that. I haven't set anything to a playlist so far this week, but if anybody missed any of my silent lives and you want to run them, they are now available for replay. That's my commercial for myself. And also, if you need your playlist ran, give me the new information on it, and I'll be happy to do that as well. So if you need that done, just make sure you can drop that in the comments. You just still need to make sure you follow all the chat rules, no self promotion. Um, do your best to limit the emojis because when you put emojis in the chat, is spam, specifically if you post in the same ones over and over. And all caps is just not, it's spam as well. How is mom and dad, sunshine? Hello. How you doing? How are you? Let me see. You did? Yeah, I didn't get that. I missed that part. Forehorn, you lost a family member today? Are you saying like a subscriber or like a family member? Ah, wait a minute. Am I missing something? Are you kidding? You gonna have me crying on here. Get out of here. Wow. Really? Four horns? Really? Girl, I'm about to end this live. Don't y'all gonna see me tearing up. It has not. I've been so emotional lately. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry for your loss. Wow. Ooh. Wow. Imma just take some time, y'all. Hold on. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, you guys. So this is such an awesome thing to use, but I wasn't expecting that, and it kind of took me for a little bit of a surprise. So I just want to say that I'm sorry for your loss, Four Horns Farm. And I had been in my own feelings just for the last couple of weeks. And so just to see that just brought tears that I could not stop. So, yeah, but I'm still here. I'm just not showing my face. So, this is such awesome technology, isn't it? Yeah, no, we're just human. Thank you for saying that. Um, Rocky Mountain High, he said, we're all human and our emotions are part of our lives no matter how much we want to get away from them sometimes. And this is true. This is true, just to go out there and, when I go to my front yard and I hear my mom's chimes and stuff, it really sets things, it sets the tone. And so um, I just hope that you are getting loved on and getting, you have some, I'm talking to Four Horns Farm, that you have some peace and strength because that's really what you need. There's nothing that is gonna alleviate that pain that you feel, when somebody you love is passed or dies. There's nothing. People can tell you all day long that, all kinds of stuff, but that pain is still there and it can last for a lifetime. It can last for a lifetime. And, the only thing that I have, only words that I have for people is, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry that you're there, that you're here because it's painful. It's so, 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 so painful. And, it's times like this time of year when people start to get in their feelings anyway. You know, this is a time when families are getting together and they're doing things together. And then they start reminiscing. You can't really get busy like you usually do in the summertime where you can kind of just busy your feelings away. But in the wintertime, you're just kind of stuck. So, um, did it, let's see what, yeah, thank you. Let me see. I didn't even see you come in. We all been there. Yeah, and we all have. And, you know, it's awesome when you can come and just share your feelings in a live stream and then just have people stop what they're doing and just kind of give you a virtual hug. It's amazing that there's people that have a genuine care. You go from stream to stream to stream and you hear negativity, one negativity after another, and then there's the positivity. And then there's people that can genuinely get together and just grab onto Four Horns Farm and just say, you know what, we've all been there. We're all human. We all have had some kind of loss or going to have a loss, and we all love you. And it's just a beautiful thing. You know that like no matter what we're talking about, we can um, bring in that love. You know, when somebody really needs us, it doesn't matter. Um, so I hope you feel the love in this chat for Horn because it's definitely here tonight, and not a whole lot has to be said. You know, like there's nothing special that has to be said. It's just that we're hugging you. Um, where is my lights? What's going on in here? I'm missing something. What am I missing? They probably sleep. I don't see anything. What am I missing? What do you see that I can't see? Let me see. Hi, Hot Sauce Junkie. Welcome to the live. Talita, welcome to the live. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. That better? Got rid of them. Let's see. What am I missing over here? Um, I did hug from cakes. Thank you so much, Finley River Kennels. Thank you for coming in. So this live is probably gonna end really soon, but I'm gonna let it run for just a little while longer. And hopefully everyone has had the opportunity to connect and network. I'm at work, leaving you run. You're welcome. Thank you so much. So if you haven't already hit the like button, please do so. Hi, Clammy. Welcome to the live. Um, maybe. Stephen Vanoy. Hi. Is this your first time here? How you doing? Thank you for coming. I miss my sister, but yeah, the pain doesn't go away. It doesn't. It does not. It does not go away. And it does not get better. And I wish people would stop saying that. I really do. I mean, that's the worst thing you could do is tell somebody that it's gonna get better as time goes by, or like God needed another angel. No, people don't want to hear about that. They just need some strength and love and you know some time to adjust to the idea that their family member is they're not able to speak to that one anymore. So, and there's times when you feel better, and there's times when you feel worse, but the pain is still there, and it doesn't really go away. So, um, Finley River Kennel says, "Hey, brother, cool. It's going." That's personal message up in here. Good night. Good night, sunshine. Thank you for supporting this live stream. And if you didn't get a chance to hear what I was saying before about um, growing silently in live streams, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it again. Um, Going to a silent live stream and saying hello and staying for a little bit, hanging out there. It's like having a business card and handing it out. You network silently and you can still grow silently. You just, you know, it's just not in a fast moving, fast paced stream. But when you don't speak or you pass them by, your opportunity for growth is none. So, I mean, I think I am promoting the idea that you might need to come into my garden every morning, but there's benefits to that. The more people that come and leave their names and hang out for 15 minutes or more, the more opportunity there is for you to meet someone else that you didn't know. So, yes, I am saying come and share that stream out if you have the ability to. I'm going to get going. Best wishes and prayers for you and your family, Four Horns, Green Organic Love, and anyone else dealing with loss. I hope you find a way to keep the good and move forward. Yes, that is something that definitely you have to do. You have to stay busy and you have to stay busy and you have to make sure that your self care game is up because one of the things that we forget to do is take care of ourselves, especially when there is grief or loss, because the pain is just so heavy. And so you forget to take care of yourself and you're probably caring for others. So the best advice that I can give to someone who has had a recent loss is to make sure you take care of yourself and do your best to, you know, give back to others, but make sure you are staying completely hydrated. We forget to eat. People forget to eat. People forget to drink water. And just the idea of the loss can just throw your blood pressure completely out of whack. And so it's an anxiety and a stress on your entire system. And it's just a good idea to make sure you're taking good care of yourself. See. Slow and steady growth is best. Yeah, slow and steady growth is um, growth that probably will stay. Um, let's see who else is in. Hey, Simply K. Oh, I'm getting these messages, you guys. Hang on a second. Welcome to the live. Thank you for coming. Let's see. I didn't see you come in, Miss Full Roller Sarah. Welcome to the live. Um, Hi, the Creative Creole. How are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming in. I was in your stream for a bit, and it was. I could see how overwhelmed you were. It was awesome to see how excited you were with the raid from Carter's Eats. It's exciting. I know that when I got raided by Carter's Eats, it was in my garden stream, and I was inside of the house, just remotely communicating, and I was screaming, and I was like, "Wait a minute! You could probably hear, you could probably hear this in my live stream," but I kind of contained myself a little bit. But I was like, and I was on the phone because I'm always multitasking. It's just like I got calls coming in all day, and I'm driving all day, and I got these multiple devices on all day. And so um I was talking to my daughter, and I said, "I'm being raided. Oh my God, I'm being raided." And then I hung up from talking with her, and she I didn't answer. She kept calling me back and calling me back, and she was like, she didn't get it. She was like, what are the police there? Are the police there? Oh my God, are the police there?" She thought that my house, which would have been totally insane, was being raided by the police. And I'm like, why would you even think that? But she didn't get it. And so, anywho, right? I was screaming. Because of course we know what that's like, but people who don't understand wouldn't get it. So yeah. Hi, Blind Needle. How are you? Welcome to the live. Let me see. Uh, oh, you saw that? Okay, no, you saw me come in. Yeah, I came in speaking. Blind Needle is here. And who else came in that I didn't see? I'm getting my oil on right now, trying to get my eyes together. You at anyway? Let me see. If you guys don't have Four Horns Farm too, I mean, just while we here, she is on her way to her 1K. So grab her up if you don't already have Four Horns Farm. She's very close right now. At what are you at? 965. So that's very, 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 very close to 1K. I wish everyone would speak when they come in. I guess some people just like to sit back and watch. I like to know who is there so I can thank them. Um, I'm just going to thank everybody right now. Some people just don't want to. They just don't feel like it. They just running you. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Every little thing is going to be okay. And it's just awesome that they're just, I mean, there. So, coolest. Cool to the fullest. Just put my kids to bed, so I'm just relaxing. Yep. Took mine's quite a bit of time these last couple of days to get off to sleep. It takes time to get to that kind of point, the creative Creole. It really does. It's like I'm grateful that you're here. And it because I mean I've done it a couple of times and it just really just didn't feel like saying anything. And I just really didn't feel like it. And so there's people that are like that. And not every. I think that we have to get to a point where we understand that there is just people that don't mean us well, but there are some people that aren't doing anything to harm us. So if we get to a point where we are in that mode, um, somebody might just be watching because they really want to hear what you're saying and they just don't want to reveal themselves. But that's okay. That's okay. I try it. Yep, it's gonna be all right. Just if you listening to me and you can hear me okay, make sure you hit the like button and share me out if you have the capability. I mean, like, why not, right? If you have the ability to share me out, do so at this time. You can't hear? Can you hear me now? Welcome to the live, V staff. Oh, see? Welcome to the live. I'm so glad you came in and said hello. I hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Yeah. I'm still here doing laundry. Be right back. Please hit the like button if you haven't already done so. I might be sitting back in the corner when I'm driving, but I hear you. I gotcha. And a lot of times, um, I'm driving in the morning, especially, and well, not just in the morning because whoever I dropped off, I got to pick up later. So usually, like right in the morning, I'm dropping off and picking up, and while after I drop off everybody is when I choose to do whatever any kind of running that I have to do. And so I might have meetings or I might have whatever. And I can't comment. And and a lot of times people are working at night and stuff and they can't comment either. So I had to get to a point because everybody wants to talk about a hater and we do have them. Don't get that part wrong. There are a lot of people who, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter. They just don't like you. They don't even know you and they just don't like you. But for the most part, there are many, many, many people who are okay with you. Um, so unless I see something that looks and smells wrong, I'm okay with everybody. Generally speaking, I have to see, like, you have to stick your foot out and try to trip me to to make me think that um, you are after me or you have something against me. I don't. I just generally don't believe that most people um, are like that. Sounds like regular life, the way people don't know you and don't like you. Yeah, and a lot of times I don't even think it's that. I just think that people have this fantasy idea that you somehow are living a life that's free of pain and sorrow, or you're living a life that looks good. Um, but in reality, you just living, you doing your best to get by throughout the day. You put on a smile, and they probably couldn't do it, but I don't think anybody is free from the regular things that life just deals or gives you. I just think that with all these social medias and all these, you know, things that people like to put their best life on there and they like to put things that look and sounds amazing and people look at that and they think, oh my god, who she thinks she is or who do he think he is, and it's like, you know what, these people are just really just trying to get to through their life unscarred as well. Like I'm that kind of person that, you know, I know you going through the same things I've been through. I'm a little bit older than you are, or maybe a little bit younger than you are, but you are experiencing the same things in life that I've gone through. And just how you deal with it and how you get through it might be that much different, because we're two different people. So, um, everybody has some experiences that they can share. It's just that how we deal with them on an individual basis is different, and that all goes back to what I believe is self-care. You know, if you learn how to take care of yourself and take care of your mind, take care of the inside of your body and the outside, and get proper exercise and things that you need. And I definitely believe in prayer. Um, you might come through a little bit stronger. It doesn't mean that you're not going to experience that pain and that suffering getting through it, but you you suited up. You suited up for it. So that's just the way I believe. That's just my thinking on things. Nobody is, we trying to all live our best life, but nobody is coming out uh without any scars. And if you are, you need to raise your hand. Look, raise your hand in here if you have not experienced what this life has to offer. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. You have still experienced, and you have some experiences that you could probably share. Some people just don't share nothing at all. And it's not, and that's okay as well. It's completely okay not to share. But I think that I'm just in a mode where I just feel like I don't care what people think about me. I'm just living my best life as best as I can and what I've been dealt. And I'm going to share it now. I'm going to share it because I have some things that, I can tell you that are working for me now. And it's not because I think that I haven't been scarred by things or emotionally traumatized by stuff. It's just that I choose to speak out on it these days. Let's see. Uh, Possibly, possible. That could be. Um, and not everybody is a hater. I refuse to think that. I just think that um I think that when you think of a hater, sometimes we think of people who want to harm us, and a lot of times they just don't know how to communicate. 9 times out of 10, people we think are haters probably just somebody who don't have enough confidence in themselves to communicate. So a lot of people don't know how to communicate effectively, and so it looks like hate. And I don't know. Let me see. I have to respond to this message right quick. Hold on. Um, I already have you. Uh, okay. No numbers in the stream. 90%, 95% handle it the wrong way, unfortunately. Yeah. Communication is really key, and a lot of people don't know how to communicate effectively. They would rather share with other people their feelings than to come and approach you and share how they feel about you with you. Um, And it possibly could be the fact that she might explode. I don't know. But it's just that effective communication is really key on most days. But it takes some skill for that. How do I approach this person that like to explode on everybody anyway? How do I say that? I just rather go open up a live stream and express how I feel. Yeah, that's real nice. But yeah, if you could, that would be good. And I think that was let's see, I can just take it out. Thank you, Miss Food Roller. How you doing tonight? Your voices. I do. I hear little voices that I normally don't hear at this hour. Okay, I see you. Thank you for hanging out. You said you're doing laundry. I probably need to be doing that, but I just don't feel like it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do a few loads tomorrow. And you know what? Probably in like 30 minutes, we can go do a raid. That'd be good. How many people are in here? I'm a little tired as I'm not full capacity. I'm sorry to hear that. I know you said you haven't been feeling well, but I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for coming. If you guys don't have Miss Full Roller Sarah, make sure you get her because she's a mod and she is not feeling well, but doing her best to um, hold up the stream. So I appreciate that. She said I was sick last week. Okay, but nevertheless, she's still a mod, and so if you don't have her, just make sure that you grab her up. I didn't know that. I keep forgetting about the numbers thing. You learn. It just like the emojis thing, once you get to a point where, let me tell you this. So those numbers in the chat are considered spam, and if you put them in there, you risk your channel. So um, the mods are working for you. They're keeping the chat clean, but they're actually helping you understand that the things that you're putting in the chat are spam, and YouTube don't like for you to spam the live streams. So some people have been losing their channels. So maybe if you think of it on that level, it'll help you a little bit. You're not, you're not harming me per se, but you're really putting your own channel at risk. Let me see. Just looking through to make sure that I didn't skip anybody. It's a little bit delayed over here, but I'm gonna put this up here because I just think it's important that people see it. I might be sitting back in the corner when I'm driving, but I hear you. It just proves my point, and I know how I am. So, um, yeah, I know that I can't always comment. I'm driving, and it doesn't work for me to be trying to comment and let people know I'm there. I used to drop emojis, like if I was driving, I would drop a car emoji, but I just decided that I'm not going to use any emojis in anybody's live stream anymore. I'm just put the word. I think I put somebody. It was at 50 plus live stream today. He said drop yellow hearts. I said yellow heart, and I felt like I was being laughed at, maybe, but um, right, it's not safe while driving. Um, but I just said yellow heart. It's just something that just gonna refrain from as far as using the emojis and period. So if you haven't already, please hit the like button for your hostess, and that way I will be. It does something to my analytics. Got her. Thank you. It can hurt the live streamer as well because the stream can get labeled. Oh, oh, gotcha. So, so if you have a whole stream of people that are just all spamming the stream, the streamer can. Oh, wow. Okay, I see. Didn't know that. So don't be spamming up my. Don't do it. Um, it's good to know. I thought that it was just basically. Initially, I thought that it was just basically on the streamer, and then when I was doing the research for myself after Saturday, I looked at the community guidelines, and it was just basically telling the rules and regulations on how to conduct yourself in a live stream or in commenting as well. So just pay attention to that because when you drop, it's not just the live stream, but it's when you watch a video and you comment under that video, the same thing applies. Like I've gone and I've seen all kinds of emojis and people's commenting, and it's actually the same rules in commenting. There's a community um, post right there. I went back today and deleted all the emoji comments, more than 2 after my live. Good for you. And I thought about disabling the comments that are under my lives and just, excuse me. I thought about disabling the comments, but I thought, no, I'll just leave them open. Spam is anything, words, phrases that are put in repeatedly with a short amount of time. So yeah, if you yeah, what Miss Full Roller said, it could be anything. It could be words, emojis, um, all caps, definitely. And I heard somebody, I think it was Chef, say something about you can use the emojis, but if you don't use the same ones, if you have like different ones, it might not be spam in and of itself. But um, yeah. So I changed basically because of that me reading that myself, I changed how I do stuff. see, did I miss anything? And I'm gonna end in about I'm trying to get to 2 hours tonight, so I'm gonna end right at about 13 minutes. So make sure you got everybody in here. Connect the right way. Let me see. The same that I said above applies to comments as well. Yep. So make sure that if you getting over to somebody else's channel, that you connect the right way. Because you don't want to be in somebody's channel and you're listed as a spam likely. The creative Creole. Go ahead. She said, I have a question. Drop your question. Oh, that's a good idea. You have to, I believe, 2 hours with 10 people. It's divided by 60. So if 2 hours is 120 minutes, I believe, let me see, 10 people. Let me see. Shoot. My calculator at. I think that's 20 hours. So I think, but I'm not sure because it's late, but I think 2 hours is 120 minutes. And then multiply that by 10 and then divide it by 60. You get 20. Yeah, I think that's how you do it. So that's 20 hours, which is pretty cool. Ten more minutes, y'all. Hey, Killer Whale. How you doing? Welcome to the live. And this is what we are getting ready to do. Let me see. Let me do it over here. So if you guys are still wanting to be up, we're gonna go on over to Killer Whale's house because he is getting ready to have his live stream. So it'll be a green organic love raid over there. And in about 8 minutes, just follow the link and we'll head on over there if y'all are still up. And how many people are in here. Yeah. Mr. Nature, welcome to the live. How you doing? How's it going for you tonight? Let me see. Let me see. Yes, the emoji has to be different. One's not the same. Wait, what? Um, where is the raid? Did you see the link right there? Hi, Ghost Pirate. How are you? Um, it's going to be going to Killer Whale, which is getting ready to go live. I believe he goes live 10 my time. The link is in your comment. Yeah. So I just got a notification not too long ago that he is gonna be live in 30 minutes, and that was about 15 minutes ago. So it won't be too late, but like right in 6 minutes, I can drop the link again. Hi, Green Organic. How you doing? Ghost Pirate. It's good to see you in here. Thank you for coming to hang out for a little bit. But I'm gonna end this right at 2 hours. Do you guys have any more questions? Anybody has any more questions for me before we get off of here? Just to reiterate, live streams are amazing, especially the silent ones in the garden. And so don't forget to swing by in the morning and leave your business card, so to speak. Just leave your name, say hello, check out people who have already been there, and that is a way that you can go in the silent stream. That's what this was all about. That was the subject matter anyway. Um, do they have to stay for a certain period of time? For about 15 minutes. That's ideal. 15 minutes is ideal. And yes, sounds correct. How do you do a silent stream? So the stream that I have that is in my garden, I just it's not really silent because the birds are constantly moving. I've even had one of the birds come sit on top of the laptop, but it's not really silent. It's just that I'm not in front of it. But if you come to the garden stream and you sit there for a little bit, you can actually see the birds flying back and forth. But I initially didn't do it for that reason. I did it to get the sunrise. And I hadn't sat back there and paid close enough attention to hear the birds. And so it wasn't until I was actually sitting inside and listening that I heard how loud the birds are. So it's not really a silent stream, it's just that I am speaking remotely on it when I'm available. Because, like I said, I set it up in the morning and it'll just be out there. If I'm gone all day, I'll just do my best to make sure I'm checking on it and and everything. So, wow. Okay, thanks for answering my question. I'm still learning about the lives. I will check out your garden stream. Yes, please come by. Come by it, check it out, hang out for a little bit, see who's either there, because there's usually somebody hanging out. There's always somebody. It's very rare that I'll look at it and there's zero. It has happened, but usually there's between 3 to 5 people in it at most given time. So um, just leave a card. Let's see. I keep forgetting. It's different. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. Is it? Oh goodness. I'm at 9:59 right now. So let me drop that in there again, that link. Yeah, I'm right at around 9:59. Killer Whales live is pretty laid back too, so um I like his live. He usually has some music going on over there, and lately I'm usually in attendance, but lately I've been falling asleep in there. So um I'm gonna head over as well though. Let me see. It's 10 where I am. You in California with me, right? So we're on Pacific Standard. Oh, wait, Pacific Standard timing. Okay, so he is live. Give me about one more minute because I started shortly after 8. And let me see. Yeah, give me about a minute and then head on over. Let me see. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna be ending this live in about right now. So if you want to click the link and head on over to the link in the stream. Again, this is Killer Whales live, and this is a Green Organic Love if you feel like typing all of that out. Right. Good night, everybody. Have a good night.